Look for the silver lining whenever a cloud appears in the blue.
Our next guest is Ms. Jyoti M. Tiwari ji. She is the founder and CEO of Ingenious Works. She is also a jury member at the Millennium Divas Summit. As a founder and sharp evaluator of ideas, Jyoti Tiwari ji brings a lens of depth to startup success. In this episode, as an official podcasting partner for the 10th Women Power Summit Millennium Divas, we dive into what makes a pitch stand out, what investors really look for, and how women-led ventures can sharpen their edge. As someone who's evaluating women-led ventures, what separates a promising pitch from a powerful one?
So, promising pitch and powerful one in women startup you're
Yes.
talking about.
Hmm.
What I see is a promising is one which has achieved like in short span of time
Hmm.
a good go,
Huh.
and powerful is okay. You're coming with a good backup, years of stories, and then you are creating a powerful impact.
Hmm.
So for me, promising is not more impact, but to the point, and powerful is with big impact. That's what I see.
ठीक है.
Impact and the like short spin you have. So what I see is there are two type of impact. One is the long term impact, and one is like कुछ ऐसा किया और झटके से आपका काम. So
हाँ.
promising and powerful.
Hmm.
So powerful is like more long term impact, and promising is like short but like to the point. Nail it.
Okay. What intangibles do you look for when founders walk into the room? Mindset, conviction, or clarity?
Conviction and clarity.
Okay.
That is-
Mindset doesn't matter for you.
So mindset will come if they have the conviction that okay I can do it,
Huh.
and if they have the clarity of thought. Yo,
Hmm.
where is my like what is the pathway?
Hmm.
Mindset will automatically. That is a part. That is the part of the entire process.
Okay.
But clarity is very important, and that conviction is very important.
And how has your journey as a founder shaped in terms of evaluating others?
So yeah, I always live in the life of empathy.
Okay.
That is the way of my life. Now,
Mhm.
I have practiced design thinking from Stanford, and for me, everyone is user. So
Okay.
so with that user centricity, it can be the entire stakeholder in the process is a user. So
Okay.
if you talk about healthcare, when I see healthcare, so it is just not the doctor, it is the patient, it is the ward boy, it is the nurse. Everybody is the part of the healthcare system. And
Huh.
everybody is user here. So you have to understand everybody's need and desire to have a successful healthcare system. So in the same way, as a founder, when I see ki what, so again that comes with the clarity and conviction. Ki whatever plan they have, are they clear about it? Are they convicted? Okay, I can do it. Okay, and then that mindset is shaping towards that clarity and conviction. Fourth, are they ready to unlearn the process and relearn something new? So all these things I have lived with, and that's what I see in any of the founders. Ki, okay, that all these three things, and then I can do this way only because I have studied this way. Will not work.
Correct.
You have to unlearn something, yaar. This was working so far.
Huh.
You have to understand there are new ways to learn things. So why don't you try that? Why you are just stick with that mindset? कि नहीं ऐसे ही होता है. So when you give a small problem to a child, he will give a different perspective. You have even not even thought about it. Why? Because he doesn't have this mindset. He have this mindset.
And what are the common mistakes you typically see in talented entrepreneurs at the early stages?
I know all.
Mm-hmm.
I know all is the problem.
You have to,
Okay. So,
say a little bit more.
so in I know all is this is my product. I know. That is what the mindset is. Second, fear. The fear of sharing the information. कि ये चोरी हो जाएगा. मतलब मैं इनको बताऊंगा और दे विल टेक इट अवे. और या फिर ये मार्केट में और प्रोडक्ट बन सकता है. So they are not very audacious. They are not fearless. So being an entrepreneur or being a founder, you have to be fearless. हो जाएगा, कर लूंगा, और you cannot spend so much time on one thing. Your problem should be your moving targets. ये problem हुआ टक, ये problem हुआ टक. उस पर रिसर्च वर्क करते 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 कोई नई प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है.
But do you feel that ये इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि there is not enough mentoring that is happening? or
There
enough-
are not enough right mentoring. Everybody is coming as a mentor somehow. I don't know why. हर कोई mentor बनने की कोशिश करता है without having x number of experience.
Hmm.
So finding the right mentor is very important,
Hmm.
very important. And then that understanding why this mentor is saying this. Ask questions from mentor. Don't be like they have sense of judgment कि अगर मैं कैसे question पूछ लूँ बाबा ये तो mentor है कि गुस्सा आ जाएगा तो नहीं बाबा. He is your mentor or she is your mentor. Ask questions. You ask, you fire कि मैम ये ऐसा क्यों है, ये ऐसा क्यों नहीं है. Explain me. Mentor will explain you, and the mentor has a responsibility to tell the details of the planning. So that's how I see as a startup. That's how I see failure in most of the cases. Startup fails because they are not fearless. They're not ready to understand कि अगर हम कुछ बोल रहे हैं क्यों बोल रहे हैं इसका एक्स वाई कहाँ जा रहा है. उनको लगता है कि वो प्रोडक्ट चोरी हो जाएगा या हम नहीं कर पाएंगे या इफ दे गेट वन एक्स बिजनेस अरे इससे हो गया तो और ऐसे हो सकता है. They don't see the perspective. That is what I
What advice would you give to women who fear being judged in high stakes spaces like funding rounds or competitions?
Be fearless. Be fearless. You have that power. You have that knowledge. You have that motivation for yourself. Self-motivated. You don't need anybody to motivate you. So
But वो self doubt को हम कैसे बाहर निकले? How do we get out of it? I'll give you my own sister's example. She's been a teacher for 15 years now, and she wants to get into something. She has a unique concept, and she wants to get into that. She's had multiple rounds of discussions with everyone, and sometimes I feel, coming back to your point, यार कभी तो स्टार्ट कर लो यार. मतलब कितने तुम लोगों से पूछोगे, कितनी बार पूछोगे.
start early, fail early.
है ना?
Start early, fail early. Have multiple options. Have multiple solutions to a single problem. Try this. Anything will. If you have one wrong answer, you have 99 right answers. Similarly, if you have 99 wrong answers, you have one right answers. So you have to start early, fail early, wala concept. You cannot just research and do nothing. Too much of analysis lead to paralysis. And the most important is your net worth. Your network is your net worth.
Correct.
With whom you interact, who are your 5-6 people whom you meet day-to-day basis, understand is very important. They make you or they break you.
Okay. It may not be directly linked to the question I had in my mind for you, but do you think women's approach to risk and liquidity are different?
Yeah, they are. They are risk takers, but not all women, because they start calculating from the background because they come from the biased mindset. How they have been brought up, the mindset is still there. You can't take it out.
Correct.
So they start believing that belief system, the biased belief system is long back, has been inculcated in their mind. So once they come with liquidity and all, they ऐसे करना, ऐसे करना. Again, here they are not fearless. Here not they are ready to experiment. So women has to come into the mode of experimentation. There are only few women they are. ऐसा नहीं कि बिल्कुल नहीं है, but they are very few in numbers.
Do you feel that the best founders are not just impressive, but they are intentional?
Yes. Impressive is very superficial. How do you define impressive?
Somebody could walk in with a great idea, or maybe the way they present.
The great idea will not win the race. The great idea with lot of conviction, clarity will win the race. And how, what, where, and why. Why are you solving this this problem is the main question. Whom you are impacting is the main question. You have an idea. Everybody has an idea. But what problem it is solving? Is it impacting to X number of people, or it has no relevance in your idea must be great, but it has no relevance in the current system? Then how your idea will impact to that level?
To me, this is very personal also, because I grew up in a joint family, and I grew up with 12 sisters, matlab, all my cousins together, and today they are in different positions. And when we have the weekly family call, because we are still very close.
Yeah.
I don't look at them
Wow,
as cousins.
that's fantastic. Weekly family call. Sounds good.
कोई भी सब मेरी अपनी बहनें हैं. I have just shifted. I've moved to Noida because my family is there. So I moved last September. But there has not gone one conference call over the last 7 or 8 years where they don't talk about biases. They don't talk about glass ceilings. But I have a different take, which I have learned from mine, because my mom is like a mom to all of them. And she says that you can either sit out there in one corner and say ki bias is hai, or you can just go out there and do your job. Do you feel that some of the biases, I know they exist, there's no questions about it. It may not be directly linked to to you as in this conversation, but I want to ask. This is my last question to you. Is, um, you know, in the US where I have been, I have realized that there is a definite bias, and especially in senior leadership.
There is.
You know, definite bias. Do we have the same here in terms of pay parity, in terms of you know, do organizations, especially startups, do they face like I have seen my sisters running companies in the US, and they are mansplained, literally. Does that happen?
It does. How can you ask even this question? Because as a woman, we face it every day.
No, I understand that. I'm talking purely from an entrepreneurial perspective.
Yes, it is there. It is
And
very much there. I come from. So let me explain you my background.
Hmm.
I come from very humble background where my Dadaji was a farmer,
Hmm.
Brahmin, typical Brahmin family.
Hmm.
And with scholarship, my dad has become an IITian,
Hmm.
and then he worked with Coal India to a level where he was a general manager Coal India, and then he retired from there. And we all believed in your own like duty, your own responsibility, and earn it.
Hmm.
Nothing is you are not blessed with that forefather wala thing.
Huh.
You earn your respect, you earn your money, you earn whatever. So we were empowered with that from the family side, but there was other side of society जहाँ पे अरे ये कैसे करेगी लड़की, all that.
Correct.
But my father has empowered us enough to understand कि what you have to do and what like given us that take your responsibility. That's it.
Okay.
Coming back to from there, studying, doing things my own, deciding my future, my plan, my own, my marriage with my own way of understanding. Papa ऐसे करना है, इससे करना है. So he has empowered me so much. But still, at back of the mind, okay, family was there. But my father still had that one belief that नहीं कर सकती, लड़कियां हैं तो ज़्यादा नहीं पढ़ाना है. So he was always confused, you know, कि पढ़ाना है कि नहीं पढ़ाना है. But seeing us, he said, okay, अच्छा किया मैंने. But again, when he thought कि यार उतना अच्छा नहीं कर पा रही हो तो नहीं करना चाहिए था. You know, always in a confused state of mind, and it was given to us also, confused state of mind. But as an entrepreneur, I knew कि what I have to do in my life, and I was that clarity. I said no, that clarity was there कि ये नहीं करना है और ये करना है in life. That clarity was there in day one. Now, but in the workforce, I've seen that कि okay, she's a girl. अरे छोटी है, ये कैसे ट्रेनिंग देगी बड़ों को? मतलब 25 साल के एक्सपीरियंस बंदों को ये 25 साल की लड़की क्या क्या ट्रेनिंग देगी? How she will talk about the body parts of a male and a female? When I used to train, I was in a reproductive sector of a male female. So you think how niche was that? Going to the Anganwadis, training more than 25,000 ASHA workers across India. There was a lot of biases कि you know IUD छाती पे चढ़ जाता है and all that, and I have broken all that biases and come out of that, and I've seen everywhere we have been suppressed. But still you have to come out. You have no choice, right?
I can see, because every time I speak during our family conferences, all my didis, I listen to them, and I know that they are successful, but they also get this one thing where, you know, people tell them, you know, आप कहते हैं कि आपके साथ bias हुआ, but you're now the CEO of a company. So, you know, so
Yeah,
on the
that
other
line
side,
कि मैं तुमको allow कर रहा हूँ ना.
हाँ,
How can you say that?
correct.
Who are you to say that कि मैं तुमको allow कर
Exactly
रहा
my
हूँ?
point. Exactly my point.
And then you say that I've let my who are you to decide कि आपने freedom दिया कि नहीं दिया? That person will select whether
Right.
she wants or he wants to be under you or above you. But why can you say? How can you say that कि मैंने allow कर दिया इसको ये करने के लिए? How the man
I
speaks
think
out. So in entrepreneur, it happens. So I will give you an example. I just delivered 8 months back my second child. उसके पहले मेरा बेटा 4 साल का. In last 2020 से लेके 25 में 2 बच्चे हुए. I have seen the mindset of people towards me changing. अरे अब तो उसका बेबी है, इसको कहाँ टाइम मिलेगा? But my passion is still there. I still work. So that हल्का सा फाइन लाइन क्रॉस कर देते हैं लोग कि यार ये नहीं कर पाएगी अब. Just because she has a baby, just because she has a family, just because she is not well, just because she just delivered. अरे बाबा, just because she had cancer. How can you define about my capabilities sitting out that side? It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. It is not just a school, offices, or home. It is in entrepreneurship also that people when they as a venture, I'm also like angel investor. So I'm on this side, but when I was in that side, I used to say कि ये क्या इसको कैसे funding मिलेगी? अभी तो ये pregnant है, क्या काम कर पाएगी?
I think that always has, you know, like had 25 of my colleagues in the US, 3 partners, and we had equal representation in gender, orientation, all of that. I think for us, each and every one of them were, a part of our Between Us family. We never saw them as genders. And I
You know,
think that-
Santosh, there are two type of people who just say and who believe in it,
Yeah.
or who just do it for the sake of showing numbers on the papers. But at the back of mind, they have a strong bias कि नहीं कर सकते. But again, they start fighting with that bias कि कर सकते. But that will always overpower them कि नहीं लड़कियां हैं छोड़ो.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. And
Thank you so
I look
much.
forward to meeting you in person
Yeah,
and continuing our discussion.
sure. Thank you so much, Santosh.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jyoti ji, for reminding us that the best founders aren't just impressive, they are intentional. And the best judges don't just spot winners, they shape ecosystems. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Between Us podcast. The producer is Santosh Kumar and the associate producer is Samyak Kamble. The Between Us podcast uploads episodes weekly, and we'll see you next time.